Sideshow Bert. I'm a comedian, juggler, and on stage, I do some crazy stunts. When I'm not performing in Las Vegas, I'm doing my act on the most luxurious cruise lines in the world. So let's hang out on Sideshow Bert's Wild Ride.
All right, here we are in Ketchikan, heading over to our float plane tour. We're gonna fly over to Neats Bay, and we're gonna go watch black bears eat salmon. And I have no sympathy for the salmon if they're just gonna spawn and die soon anyway. Should be a good day.
Our float plane is now airborne, bound for Neats Bay, with a bird's eye view of the 17 million acre Tongass National Forest. As we make our way to the viewing area, our bear guide gives us some valuable information.
Probably the most important thing to remember with bears is to never run. Never run from a bear.
This turned out to be very sound advice, as our tour group had a close encounter sooner than we expected. This region has one of the largest concentrations of the American black bear. They average 5 to 6 feet in length and can weigh up to 600 pounds. Bears are omnivores and they'll eat just about anything. In August 2004, CNN reported that a wild black bear had opened a camper's cooler and was found passed out after drinking 36 cans of beer in Baker Lake, Washington. As they prepare for hibernation, they eat foods with the highest nutritional and protein value, namely salmon. Salmon are a vital part of food chains in all the habitats they occupy throughout their 4-year lifespan. Spawning salmon carry ocean nutrients back to the streams where they were released when the fish die and decay. These nutrients feed insects and fertilize plants that will provide food and cover for the salmon that hatch next spring. And at the top of the food chain, our cuddly friend, the black bear. As these bears prepare for this winter's hibernation, they can add up to 20% of their body weight by gorging themselves on the highest protein portion of the salmon, its eggs. To better demonstrate the feeding habits of the black bear, I've adjusted the speed of this following clip. The bear catches the salmon, consumes the eggs and fatty parts he wants, and moves on for the next catch in less than 3 minutes. We were very fortunate to have a lot of activity during this bear watch. This tour was worth every penny. While our cuddly friend finishes his meal, check out this small insert and see just how many bears are eating their fill at the salmon smorgasbord.
Wow, what a great tour. These bears have been awesome. At one point we saw 5 different bears all up and down the coast and just eating one salmon after another and just jumping in there and tearing out the eggs and munching them and move on to the next one. I'm looking forward to the flight back to the ship and more cool adventures from Alaska.
If this bear comes bolting back down the hill, we just hold our ground.
Oh my God. You jump at these
Salmon, it's what's for dinner.
See that boat to your front? In that distance to us, they cannot run a quarter boat. Don't run, ever.